Heaven and Hell, the classic package. We'll start with the classics. Christianity, Islam, and other Abrahamic religions run on the Judgment Day model. You die, and your soul gets audited. Every choice, every deed, even that one time you claimed you were stuck in traffic, but were really still in bed. Yeah, it's all on file. If you did good, congrats. You're in heaven. Peace, joy, golden streets, maybe harp concerts, maybe unlimited cake. Depends on the source. But if you ignored the rules, straight to hell, fire, suffering, endless regret, and basically an eternal heat wave. Your brain is screaming, please don't check my browser history. Please don't check my browser history. It's Yelp for souls. 5 stars means paradise. 1 star means eternal furnace. Reincarnation, the cosmic recycle bin. In Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, and others, death isn't game over. It's more like new game, same player. Your soul just respawns in a new body. Could be another human, could be an animal, maybe even a bug. Where you land depends on karma, the universal scoreboard. If you were kind, honest, and good to others, you might level up into a better life. But if you were a jerk, rude to waiters, or never returned your library books, congrats, you're coming back as a mosquito. It's the ultimate try-again system. Life is basically the universe giving you pop quizzes until you finally get it right. Nirvana, the exit door. Now, Buddhism adds an extra twist. Reincarnation isn't forever. If you live wisely, let go of greed, and follow the eightfold path, you can break out of the cycle. That's nirvana, a state of perfect peace, beyond suffering, beyond drama, beyond Mondays. Think of life as being stuck on a roller coaster that never ends. Nirvana is finding the emergency exit and finally stepping off. No more loops, no more motion sickness, just calm, infinite stillness. The Egyptian afterlife. Bring snacks. The ancient Egyptians took the afterlife so seriously, they prepared for it like a second life. Pharaohs were buried with gold, food, furniture, even pets. Basically, a starter pack for eternity. Why? Because the soul had to travel through the underworld and face judgment. At the Hall of Osiris, your heart was weighed against the feather of truth. If it was light and pure, you entered paradise. Too heavy with sin. Sorry, a crocodile, lion, hippo monster named Amit ate your heart. Game over. So yeah, the Egyptians basically turned the afterlife into airport security. Please place your soul on the scale, sir, and remove any excess sin from your carry-on. The Greek underworld. Hades' hangout. In Greek mythology, everyone went to the underworld, but experiences varied. Heroes and legends, Elysian fields, paradise forever. Villains, Tartarus, eternal punishment. Regular folks, they just wandered the asphodel meadows, a grey, ghostly meh zone. Your ghost brain there. So eternity is walking in circles. Great. Where's the Wi-Fi? Basically, the Greek afterlife had 3 settings: luxury resort, torture dungeon, or an endless waiting room with no magazines. Norse Valhalla, the warrior after-party. The Vikings kept it metal. If you died bravely in battle, Valkyries swooped down and carried you to Valhalla, Odin's hall. There, you'd feast, drink, and fight every day until Ragnarok, the end of the world. Then you join the final epic battle. But if you died of sickness or old age, nope, no entry. You missed the warrior after-party. For those folks, there was hell, a much quieter, colder afterlife. Not torture, just boring. Basically, the Viking afterlife was like an exclusive club. If you didn't die with a sword in your hand, the bouncer wasn't letting you in. Nothingness. The eternal nap. Some philosophies and atheistic views say, when you die, that's it. No heaven, no hell, no spirit world. Just lights out. The end. Depending on how you look at it, this can sound terrifying or comforting. No pain, no drama, no bills, no alarm clocks. Just eternal sleep, the world's longest nap, without anyone ever shaking you awake. For some people, that's depressing. For others, that sounds like the best deal ever. Ghost life, the stick-around plan. In lots of traditions, death doesn't mean you pack your bags and leave Earth. It just means you switch to ghost mode. Instead of moving on, you hang around. Sometimes, ghosts are protective, watching over family, like invisible security guards. Other times, they're the noisy upstairs neighbor you never asked for, slamming doors, flickering lights, making the dog bark at nothing. Spirit world, the big family reunion. Many indigenous beliefs say the afterlife is a spirit world where you reunite with ancestors. Instead of punishment or reward, it's a giant family gathering where spirits guide and protect the living. Your ancestors are like, "We've been waiting, now sit down and eat something." It's basically the eternal family dinner, but hopefully with less arguing about politics and more good vibes. Islamic Barzakh, sleep mode. In Islam, after death but before Judgment Day, your soul rests in Barzakh. Think of it as sleep mode until the big day of resurrection. It's the cosmic loading screen. Please wait. Final judgment is buffering. Some souls rest peacefully, others not so much, but nobody skips this screen. Hindu Moksha, graduation day. We touched on reincarnation, but the real endgame is moksha, freedom from the cycle. You merge with the divine. No more rebirths. No more karma resets. Your soul. Finally, no more respawning as a mosquito. We've graduated. It's like beating the hardest video game ever and getting to meet the developer backstage. Shinto Kamihu, death as a promotion. In Shinto tradition, death isn't the end of the road. It's the chance to get a serious upgrade. Instead of just floating off as a random ghost, you can become a kami, a divine spirit, connected to nature, places, or even your family line. Think of it as death with benefits. You don't just vanish, you get assigned a new gig. Maybe you're the guardian spirit of your hometown. Maybe you're tied to a river or mountain. Maybe you're the ancestor that everyone prays to before exams. Basically, you're still around, but now people actually respect you instead of ignoring your Facebook birthday posts. Chinese ancestor worship, the eternal family group chat. In Chinese tradition, ancestors don't just vanish, they stick around. Families honor them with incense, food, even spirit money. In return, ancestors guide and protect the living. So when you die, you're not gone. You're drafted into eternal family duty. Your ancestor brain. Awesome. Retired from life. But now I'm full-time ghost babysitter. Where's my incense?